I'm Kurt Brown. I'm one of the founders of Portside Wealth. I have been in the capital markets business for about 30 years. I started my career actually as a trader on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, worked in the investment banking community, eventually spent 13 years as the co-manager of a large cap growth fund. And then a few years back started a firm called Town Square, which is an outsourced chief investment officer group that we ended up selling in 2022 in a partnership with Orion. In my years working as a fund manager, I spent an increasing amount of time working with different types of financial advisors around the country. Many of the most talented planners, risk managers, and client people were these independent financial advisors. But they had the added challenge of lacking some of the investment and trading programs that their competitors had at the big banks. So really the genesis and the DNA of our firm was around creating these kind of high horsepower tools, if you will, for independent advisors. Having these higher horsepower, more bespoke type services not only benefits the financial advisor, but it also ultimately benefits the client by giving them the ability to customize and get better investment programs for themselves. Ultimately, the objective, of course, is to give better returns on a risk-adjusted basis, but also to lower costs and keep their taxes more optimized and reduced as part of the process. You can't get that type of benefit when you're in more of what we refer to as a mass market or discount brokerage kind of program. We built Portside Wealth to be a little bit different type of RIA. A financial advisor can literally choose from thousands of RIAs with which they can do business. But what you find in the industry is a lot of them actually have embedded conflicts of interest. For example, many of them are used as a front end to distribute their own investment or insurance products or real estate investments or something like this, right? Portside has none of that. We have no product on the investment side to distribute. Another major differentiator is that, put bluntly, we're very picky. We are looking for a certain type of growth-minded advisor. But not only growth at any cost, we actually mandate that our financial advisors are A, fiduciaries, B, they actually can only bill in a completely transparent manner to their client. They also run very clean, ethical, transparent businesses, from everything to the way they invest, to the way they communicate with their clients, even to the way they accept commissions. We put the bar pretty high. And finally, we place a real premium on education. We want our advisors, both for themselves and for their clients, to get the type of ongoing education and understanding they need to be exceptional at the wealth advisory business. An important part of delivering this kind of high horsepower, more custom and bespoke service to our advisors and to our clients is really through our partnerships. We come at this as an objective third-party quarterback in many cases, using experts. Some obvious examples are custody experts, people like Schwab and TD Ameritrade. But there's also partnerships on the technology side. We have a very unique partnership with Orion, who is the largest provider of technology to the wealth advisory community. We have an incredible working relationship with them, and through that partnership, we're able to offer these types of sort of advanced technology to our advisors. Some of the other services we get through that partnership have to do with the portfolio construction itself. We have a robust set of programs that can analyze and look deep into a client's portfolio. Not just what the client owns, but what those investors own. So it can be sort of another level of understanding, and then be able to deliver that and educate our clients about that. It allows us to really improve the nature of client portfolios. Let me frame it another way. If you're the ultimate client of Portside, and I mean the client of the wealth advisor, you might be looking at your wealth advisor and saying, hey, this is a fairly small firm or a fairly small operation. But through our partnerships, and I mean our close partnerships, you literally have hundreds of investment professionals behind your financial advisor, helping him or her be able to create and deliver these bespoke services for you. The ultimate arbiter of success in what we're discussing ultimately lies with the satisfaction of the end client, as well as their financial advisor. That's how we succeed, is in their satisfaction. We have a core group of financial advisors here at Portside that we have been together with for many, many years. And even more importantly, the amount of turnover in their client base is next to zero, showing that there are not only a lot of satisfied financial advisors with what we're doing, but satisfied clients at the same time. And for us, that's the real hallmark of success in the business that we run.